Hello everyone, I'm here today. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do the when writers are not writing tag, and this tag was made up by Nikki Marcus, who is an editor and a writer too. So I'm going to go through that, and then you get to learn a little bit more about me and my not writing habits. Oh yes. So the question number one is, do you have a day job? And the answer is yes. I work at schools, and that takes me away from my writing. Yep. Number two is, are you a reader? And of course the answer is yes. I read lots of manga and stuff, which is my favorite things to read. And recently I've been getting more into like businessy entrepreneur books as well, because I get those subscription boxes and they give me books, so I like reading that. And it's interesting because not all of them are like writing specific, they're more like business specific, so I get that businessy thing going as well. What are your other hobbies is number three, and I'm really into Japanese street fashion, especially Lolita fashion, which if you've been on my channel for a while you see I have lots of clothes I talk about. I also like the manga. I'm really obsessed with tea. I have like 37 different kinds of loose teas just like sitting in my cupboard. They are my favorite thing to do. Oh yes, and I really like old etiquette books, which are fun to read, and I like to go see operas. I try to see like 2 a year or so. Dallas, where I live, is really big, so we're able to get those opera house tickets, and I enjoy seeing them. Before is tea and coffee, and I kind of already answered that. The answer, of course, is tea. Number six is, what are you passionate about? And I guess I'm passionate about Japanese street fashion. Does that make sense? I'm really passionate about that, and you know, LGBT rights and the separation of church and state is also something else I'm passionate about, and women's right, Jews is another thing I'm passionate about. Maybe that wasn't exactly what she was thinking of when she wrote that. Do you have any pets? I have one cat called O'Hara. She's a calico cat. I found her at the cat cafe, and I would visit her for a year, and then finally when I went, she was on somebody else's lap, and it struck me like, no, this is my cat. Why are you on that other person's lap? And granted, she did hop over to my lap, but I was mad. And then I think like a week or two later we adopted her, so she is a really good lap cat, but gets in the way sometimes. But when I write in the morning, she's always there laying on me, basically. Yes. Number seven is, what is your dream job as a child / when you were younger? When I was younger, I wanted to be a writer, a teacher, or a zoologist. So I guess I became two of those three things. I don't know why zoologist. I really liked animals when I was little, and zoology was a way to see all kinds of different animals, but that technically was the first one to go. I think when I got a little bit older, I realized I would have to see them die, and I didn't want that, because obviously I'm morbid even in my young age. Number eight was, if you could live anywhere else in the world, where would you live? I would be in Japan right now, writing away, and it's probably spending way too much time in cafes and going to music concerts and buying fashion. I might not have time to write anymore because I would be doing all of that stuff. Number nine is, do you speak any foreign languages? I took 4 years of German in high school, and I think the only thing that I really remember is Moda ist wichtig für dich, which is passion is important to me. Some other little German phrases, but not too much. I left me. I'm pretty good at reading like hiragana and katakana in Japanese, but that's basically a pre-K level. And if you start to ask me to like say things, I can't get past basic stuff. So the answer is no, like most Americans. Number 10 is, what music would we find in your collection? I have a lot of Japanese visual kei rock music, especially from the band Pedal, which is my favorite, and I like Hiroharu and Extra Japan, and all these, like, imagine it's 2006 and you're into the music, Japanese rock music scene. That's where my heart stayed, and it never left. I do have a small bit of K-pop, but mostly the old guys like HOT7, Soteji, and I think like the youngest one is Dongman Shinki. Those are the youngest guys I listen to with the Korean pop music. That was it for this When Writers Are Not Writing tag. I hope you enjoyed it very much. Tell me what music you like, because that was the last question. Put some music in your collection, yeah. And if you want to do this tag, then please do so, and we can all figure out what we do when we're not writing. But that was it, guys. If you like this, then subscribe so you never miss out on one of my videos. Until next time, bye bye.